What's up guys, Guillaume and welcome back to Pro Simulator 2023 for episode number 22 of the Bolton Equities Black Spoke Career Mode, episode number 1 of season 3. If you've missed the preview video, I would highly recommend going ahead and watching it so that you don't get lost and or confused with the new teams and the new transfers and the new regulations that have happened in cycling. But if you have done so, then today it is a simple plan, just like the Canadian artists. Australian Championships, Tour Down Under, possibly the Vuelta a Texas. Let's go. And here we are then for our debut. Here is our new kit. We've, as I said, changed the colors. Our entry in World Tour is marked by a sparkling yellow. Yeah, so the aim today, breakaway, retain the title. I've said it last year, I've said it in season 1, I am yet to lose a single national championship as the years go by and as the competition go by. I would expect to lose at least one of them eventually, but hopefully not today. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think the breakaway is within a decent shot at winning. 18 kilometers remaining and more than 12 minutes on the peloton. The gap was 28 minutes. I had to withdraw with the rest of my team to just rest because I don't need them. I don't need them to lose energy or whatever. I don't think it actually has an impact on the game. I don't think PCM is that in depth, but you never know. We're going for Dylan Hopkins today. Alistair McIlroy was the champion last year. Then again, he does have 76 acceleration. It's a bit of a tricky situation. Jason Lee is here. I'm trying to see if there's any good rider. There's an issue with EF's kit again. I'm not sure why. I fixed it for the preview, but it's still broken, so I may have to just scrap the kit and do something else. But we're going to catch Alex Evans, Daryl Murray, and Colonel Saunders. Final hill. Let's try to get the jersey. And right at the summit is where we're going to attack with Dylan Hopkins. We'll see if anyone follows, but if not, that is the title going for us. Actually, I've fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up with Dylan. I paced 58 after my attack. Not gonna go far now, am I? Alright, well, we're going for Alistair McIlroy then. The gels have been used. Oh no, I thought that was in the breakaway. That's not. Alright, Dylan Hopkins leads with McIlroy in the wheel. Colonel Saunders is behind. I don't think I'm going to lose this. There goes Alistair McIlroy. It's 500 meters, and it is back-to-back titles for Alistair as he wins ahead of Daryl Murray and Mr. Saunders. It's Drew Murray and Tristan Saunders. Well done, Alistair. Good win. We've won the road race, meaning that we need to win the time trial. Luke Plapp is, I think, our leader today. I haven't checked the fitness of Michael Matthews. Miles Scottson has had a good day, and he should cross the line in a respectable P1, a virtual P1, that is, ahead of Jay Vine. We'll see if Ben O'Connor wins, because if he does, that means that this game is scripted. Because for those who had a keen eye, and I know some of you did, in the previous video, there was some results on the right-hand side of the screen, mainly the results of this time trial on another career build, so obviously not this one. But if Ben O'Connor were to win, then that would be quite interesting. That's all I have to say. We'll see if Luke Plapp is well placed at the first intermediate in the great town of Burrumbeat, and it is actually going to be the position number 1 for Luke Plapp, quite easily ahead of Miles Scottson. Very little competition, I must say, on these championship. And by that I mean it's Callum Scottson, Michael Ebber, Newbridge, and Ben O'Connor. And across the line for Luke Plapp, 39 seconds quicker than Miles Scottson. Current 1, 2, 3, 4 for Bolton Equities Black Spoke. That will not stay like that. Well, it appears that the game is broken for now. They've made it a lot more difficult to mod the game. Like you could mod between the 25th of October and the 31st of December. So during the off season, meaning that everything you would do would be working for day 1. Now you can't, so I had to make all the transfers and everything on January 1st, meaning I had to make all the contracts and all the team calendars for promoted teams and everything and so on. But it may have resulted in some crashes. Mainly this one. So I guess we'll have to sim the time trial and hopefully we come away with the victory. And win the simulation we do. Michael Matthews takes it ahead of Javine and Luke Plapp. Good. 34-year-old is starting to lose a few stats, but so far great stats all around from Michael Matthews. Hopefully I can have 1 year of prime Michael with us. And we are live. Where do I have 8 riders? How do I have 8 riders? What? How? What? Okay. Well, don't ask questions, because there's some answers I can't give you. I'm gonna guess this save is... I'm not gonna say corrupted, but so far there's a few issues that I need to fix. I don't have time to fix them now, so hopefully by the next 2 or 3 episodes it'll be good to go. We have a custom variant for this race. Oh, actually, did I just put many races with 8 riders? Maybe I just changed the rules. Maybe I didn't want to go to school, I just wanted to break the rules. I think that's what I did. Okay, that reassures me. The lineup of UAE is George Bennett, Philipsen, Grosjean, and Tadej Pogacar. That's cool. Thank you. But as I said, yes, this is a custom variant for the Down Under. You've never seen it on the channel before. Hopefully you haven't seen it or played it. But there's mountains, there's hills, there's cobbles, there's sprint. What more could you want from the Down Under? Because I don't know. The first battle for the first sprint of the season is here. We are obviously going for Caleb Ewan, but there could be an option where Michael Matthews was to do something. Sadly, his positioning right now leads me to think that we will go for the former sprinter of Lotto. Alright, Alistair McKellar is going to take the lead of the peloton. Nick Schultz is going to step aside. McKellar, Matthew Walls, Caleb Ewan, that is our train as we approach Hayfield. 2.3 kilometers to go. There goes Matthew Walls. There are a few corners which lead me to believe that it's a whitewash. It's an absolute whitewash here in the streets of Hayfield. Michael Matthews gets his second win of the year. Come on! Stage number 2, and we have mountains upon us. The Mount Baobao, 80 kilometer stage. Quite a short one. -3 for Javine, -1 for Luke Plapp, -1 for Michael Matthews. Good! So I'm not winning. Things are going horrendously bad for us. I kind of forgot that the stage was short, so I never managed to be positioned well. Also, I'm trying to see. I don't think the kid clash is that big between Bora and Saudi. It's here. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's alright. But yeah, no, we're struggling. We're struggling. The climb has barely begun, and the rider with the most energy in my team is Ryan Christensen. Javine is getting killed by Alistair McKellar at this point. And you have to give absolute props to Nick Schultz. He is currently doing one hell of a climb. I must admit that this man right now is just in the shape of his maybe not of his life, because he has won things in his career. But he is doing quite well. Michael Matthews is dying, so is Ryan Christensen. Luke Plapp, I guess, is my de facto leader. Fun! Oh, I forgot that Javine was there. Could have probably used Javine a bit more smartly now that I think about it. It's okay. Ben Healy's going to fight for the win with Tish Benoit. Jai Hindley's there. Geraint Thomas, the world champion, for those who forgot. I did. Yeah, no, we're done. We're going to lose big times today. Alright, safe! Good shit. Win for Tish Benoit ahead of Tim and Arnsman, Geraint Thomas, and it's going to be a fight for P4 for Luke Plapp, Michael Matthews, and Ben Healy. About 30 seconds behind the leaders. With minus days all around and a horrendous race management, I'll take it. Stage number 3, we are 37 seconds down in the GCU with Michael Matthews, so it's not too bad. -2, however, today for the leaders of the points classification. We'll see. We need to get a win on every stage, and we will win the Santos Tour Down Under. Based on mathematics and clearly not taking into consideration the fact that Tish could finish on the podium of one stage and defeat me. But either way, I digress. Today we have a hilly stage between Wisley and Bellumbra. Let's try to get the win. I can't officially say that Tadej won't win today, but I don't think he'll win the sprint, as he's just been co-op by us. He attacked with Valentin Madouas in the Macmillan's Lookout. But here we are then, fighting for the sprint, fighting for the win, with Luc Plapp leading Mr. Michael Matthews. On the sprints, we really have very little competition here on this Santos Tour Down Under. I'm going to win with Michael Matthews just for the sake of our general classification ambitions. P5 for Tish Benoit, but yeah, sprinters-wise, there's Jasper Philipsen, but he got dropped. Should be fine for us this week. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to win with Michael Matthews today. I forgot there was another mountain stage. Korryong Mount Kosciuszko, 173 kilometers, 2 HCs today, the Dead Horse Gap and the Danes Gap. Yeah, safe. Alright, we'll try and do something with J-Vine. We're in the final climb, the Danes Gap. Michael Matthews just came back on that group. The transition at the Dead Horse was problematic for Ryan Christensen, Alistair Makela, and Michael. Michael did manage to come back, the others did not. Right now is Geraint Thomas pacing with Tish Benoit in the wheel. Okay. I mean, I should go Michael Matthews for the GC because it's the smartest plan. But it's the most difficult one. Then I figured GC-wise, I should go Luc Plapp. But I've used his energy to protect J-Vine. I haven't been the smartest there. It's a shame. Sometimes I just don't think. Acceleration by Tadej Pogačar and Wilco Kelderman. I'm surprised he hasn't crashed yet. Group of 4 ahead. Tadej Pogačar, Mauro Schmidt, Wilco Kelderman, and, well, it's group of 3 as Will Barta just exploded. 16 kilometers remaining. J-Vine is pacing because Luc Plapp just collapsed. Thank you, Luc, for your great work. Acceleration here. I'll try and follow Steven Krovek. As he followed Antonio Tiberi, made an absolute banger of a tweet today with Antonio Tiberi, by the way. Thank you for the 1k likes. Genuinely, it's so easy to make bangers with Tiberi. But either way, we're going to try and at least stay with Krovek. Now, I'm not going to get dropped by a man who just looks like a coat hanger. Thank you. Alright, Mauro Schmidt on his own at the front. Tadej Kelderman behind. J-Vine, Krovek, Antonio Tiberi. And Tiberi, Krovek do not want to relay with me, meaning that Schmidt, Tadej, and Kelderman have taken quite a sizable lead, and a lead that they'll most likely keep, because with 3 kilometers left, I do not see us gaining a minute on the trio. So, yeah, we're going to settle for, at best, P4. Tadej Pogačar takes the stage at the Mount Kosciuszko and opens his scoring tally, or his winning tally, this season. It took him, 4 days? Good. -5 for Michael Matthews today. I guess this is Caleb Ewan's day. Between Kutamandra and Kaura, 154 kilometers. Some goal at the end. Hopefully it's not too big to disrupt Caleb's, I don't know, fitness, shape, whatever. J-Vine is third, GC-wise. Tied with Timo Naransman. We'll try and keep third place, meaning we need a good sprint today. Final 5 kilometers. I've positioned myself badly. I've been pacing for a few kilometers. And I just realized that my train was basically going to die, especially knowing that it's now Michael Matthews that leads said train with a -5 here as we approach Kaura. It is slightly uphill towards the finish, to be fair, so it's not going to be a classic sprinting affair, but more of an uphill one. There goes Matthew Walsh with Caleb Ewan in the wheel. I'm not sure what the competition is. Oh, that's the competition. That's Philipsen, and I've chatted way too soon. It's a win for Jasper Philipsen. Yeah, I deserve that. Heading for Texas, La Vuelta a Texas between Wimberley and Wimberley, 170 kilometers roughly. An interesting circuit today. The team is led by Archie Ryan. He won the what was it called? The Vuelta a Mojave, the Tour of the Deserts. I don't remember, but that one. He won that last year. Let's try to see if you can get the same performance. Also, he's just progressed. Big ups. Final stage of this Santos Tour Down Under. As I said, there is a P3 to retain GC-wise. But a +4 for J-Vine today gives me high hopes that we can do something in Bathurst. We are going to the Mount Panorama. Now, for those who know motorsports, Mount Panorama, may ring a bell, as it is the name of the infamous Bathurst circuit that you can find in either GT or WEC. Actually, no, not WEC, just GT, and mostly V8 supercars. It's, fun fact, my favorite track in the world. So as soon as I saw that Bathurst was on this variant, I didn't look for the other stages. I went for Bathurst. I know the tribe by heart, and I will judge this variant to see if it is accurate. I'm expecting every single apex to be there. I'm expecting Skyline to be there. I need a perfect rendition of Mount Panorama. Alright, so I'm guessing what's right ahead of us is the climb towards Mount Panorama. Okay, that's the main straight line. So they've gone left, which is interesting. They've never gone left. Alright, we go there. Corkscrew. Interesting. It's actually not too badly modelized. Like, for a PCM rendition, it's not too bad. That's the end of Skyline. Horrendous corner to take, if you don't know it. I've lost my wrist on it. The one time I said on my community tab that I injured my wrist. Yep, it's that climb. It's exactly that. It's a downhill portion, but that's where I lost it. I lost the car and my wrist. Either way, 9k to go. That was on Assetto Corsa, not in real life. Alright, I wish I could drive in Bathurst in real life. Either way, 7 kilometers to go. One more climb of the Mount Panorama. Tadej Pogacar is in the wheel. I am not seeing Tim Huntsman. No, I was going to say Tish Benoit, but Tish Benoit has dead. Jay Vine has the opportunity to do something great today, and that is win. Just win something, please, once in your life, Jay. Come on. It's by Jay Vine. It's by Jay Vine. Tadej follows. Is it the only one? No, Jai Hindley also follows. So does Valentin Madouas. Timon Arnsman doesn't, so I'm going to be able to defeat Timon and take P3 in the GC, secure P3 in the GC, maybe even take P2, because I am not seeing Wilco Kelderman either. There he is. We'll drop him. And it's going to be a win for either me or Tadej. We'll take a very quick look. Jay Vine versus Tadej Pogacar. Who shall win between a man with 79 acceleration and one with no energy? Shock. It's the Slovenian. I know, right? Who could have predicted that? Tadej wins in Mount Panorama and wins the Santos Tour Down Under ahead of Jay Vine. Cool. Cool. Hilly stage. What's the competition like? It's a one team for Sky with wait, what? Where's Engelhardt? Where's McNulty? Why aren't they there? Confused. I've definitely fucked this save up. Yeah. I was gonna make a tutorial on like how to edit the save, but clearly may have missed a few steps. So I know what McNulty's issue is. I'm gonna guess it's the same for Engelhardt. I'll explain it just if you guys care. Over the window, McNulty has moved to Medellin. I figured that was a shit move, so I brought him back in the World Tour to Little Trek. But I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe he's got the contract with Little Trek, but he's still employed by Medellin? I don't know, it's a very weird situation here. Also, we've attacked with Joshua Kench to get the KOM jersey today. Okay, this may be, if Joshua manages to win this is the weirdest stage win of my entire life on PCM. I've attacked on kilometer 1, and because the race is just corners, the gap has never been more than 1 minute 30, which technically it still is right now, but they can't catch me. That's incredible. I'm just trying to like see if we can exist with Archie Ryan here. Come on, Joshua. Come on, son. Go to the end. That would be the biggest win of his career, and he's gonna do it. 1 kilometer left for Joshua Kench as he takes the stage in Wimberley. What an incredible day for him today. Solo from kilometer 0 to kilometer 170 is Joshua Kench, first winner of the Vuelta a Texas. Stage 2 of this Vuelta a Texas, it's a time trial between the Harris Hill Raceway and the San Marcos Regional Airport. +5 for Aaron Gates, who's my best rider so far today, and he will be my best rider all race long. I may have taken him slightly late, therefore do not expect to win as Stradega takes the lead, or the virtual lead, should I say right now. It is P1 nonetheless. Fuck me. How's that happened then? Is the AI better than me in time trial? And across the line for Aaron Gate, it's It's gonna be P1? What in the world? How 47 seconds quicker? Fair enough. Joshua Kench is not able to defeat Aaron Gates. It's a win for him ahead of Stefan Bissega and Chad Hager. I did not have that on my bingo card today, but it's a second win in 2 stages here in Texas. Joshua Kench keeps the leader's jersey. Sprint stage at the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. We'll take a look if there's any landing strip, or just maybe there's a plane in the distance. There is, hold up. Hold up, runway 27 left, and we've just gone across it, no one held. Fair enough. Where's the hold up, where's control tower? Where's the ATC? There's no ATC, what the fuck? How do the planes do things? I'm confused here. Also, welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, that's just the former wannabe plane pilot in me. That's just coming out with all the terms that he knows. But either way, as I said, sprint stage today, my sprinter on this race is non-existent. I have 5 sprinters in the team and I didn't bring a single one here. I'm not sure we're going to catch a break. 49 seconds for a group of 8 riders as Joshua Kench has finished his job. We're sprinting for Aaron Gate today. In case of a win, he would move into the provisional lead of this Vuelta at Texas. But yeah, still 50 seconds for the leaders. Marti, Vinicius Rangel Costa, Bazan, Rodriguez, Diaz, De Weert, and Contreras. And I think they're gonna win, unless... Oh, actually, Christoph saw that there could be a break win, and he said nope. That's a zinger, that one. But yeah, no, they're winning. They're winning. more realistically, we've taken an L. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not really pressed about losing a stage of the Vuelta at Texas. The win is going to be for Bazan. He was the fastest sprinter in the group. It's a win for Oscar Nehuen Bazan ahead of Jean Ignacio Rodriguez and Pau Martiano. It's not Rodriguez. That would be in Portuguese. That's more Rodriguez. Either way, we digress. P19 for Mark Stewart, right behind our good friend Henry Ulich. Alright, we're on the way for this mountain stage between Marathon and the Panther Pass, 125 kilometers. It's a hilly stage, actually. We do have the Panther Pass, 8 kilometers, average of 6.6. Fair enough. I'm not really sure what the elevation is here in Texas. I think it's mostly a flat state. Or quite a low state, but I don't know, maybe it does go up sometime, kind of like Denver or something. I'm not sure. I know it's not near Denver, right? Don't get me wrong, but still. +3 for Luke Towers, and then +1 for Archie Ryan, who is my leader today. We'll see if I can keep the jersey, to be fair. I think even Joshua Kench could try and think about keeping the jersey. It's a -2 for him. Yeah, he's just lost the jersey. Him and Aaron Gate are 1 and 2, and they're 2 riders with negative race days. Scare grip. We're in the final climb. The Panther Pass, it goes up to 1800 meters. It's actually a decent sized climb. Josh Kench and Aaron Gate have just been dropped. Fairs. Probably should have cared a bit more about them. But we move. Rangel Costa was in the breakaway attacks yet again today. Horrendous stats for Vinicius. Horrendous stats. You were a lot better with me last year. Jonathan Restrepo. Wow. And that's an entire country attacking here. Interesting. Cool. Except from Félix Gall, is there anyone able to climb in this race? It's a genuine question. I'm not thinking of this. No. There isn't. Because McNulty's not here. There's Lenny. There's our boy Lenny Martinez, our Lord and Savior. But that's basically it. 1 kilometer until the summit of the Panther Pass. If I want to do something, it's now. Because otherwise, the downhill portion is going to just murder me. Luke Towers doing great here to try and help out Archie. I need to drop Damienhausen. And I've literally just done so. Perfect. Across the summit. 25 seconds on Hausen. It's gonna be difficult. But there is a world where Archie Ryan takes the lead of this Vuelta at Texas. Come on. 1.4k. Sprint to the line, brother. Sprint to the line. I need to put 20 seconds on Damon Howson if I want to have some sort of a challenge. Gap was 27 seconds. Across the line, it is 30 plus bonus seconds. Where's Felix Gall? He's absolutely exploded. Oh wow, he's exploded. Wait, no, that's Besegar. Hold up, where the fuck is Felix Gall? Felix Gall finished with Besegar? Ah, can't be right. Final stage of this World at Texas, Full Davis McDonald Observatory. It's not a difficult stage, so to speak, but there is a very small gap. It's 8 seconds on Damon Howson and 58 on Kevin Juniette, so mostly the worries do come from the leader of Q36. Good stats all around from the former rider of Jaco Lula. Okay. We got Jersey to protect, but I think we can do it. Good days all around as well, even though it's a 0 for Archie Ryan. The team is there. And we're going to try to catch the breakaway here at the McDonald's Observatory. Aaron Gate is trying to chase down Joshua Kent, but he kind of struggled doing so. There he goes. Okay, no, we are going to catch them. I was a bit worried as the gap was increasing, but well, the distance was getting slimmer and slimmer. Oh, come on, get out, fucking... I'm pretty sure he beat me on last year's Brazilian Championships as well, when I started Vinicius Rangel Costa, but still. Joshua Kench is going to step aside, the first leader of this World at Texas, winner of an interesting stage. If I do recall correctly, that was literally a few hours ago. 4K to go. Oh, it's just us and Quentin Paché. Bez, fair enough. Will we catch Daniel Diaz? Hopefully, yes. 3 kilo 2. There goes Logan Curry. Easy does it. Mark Stewart steps aside. Logan Curry. Luke Towers. Archie Ryan for a potential win of Blacksburg. Why is he attacking? Quentin, why? Genuinely, tell me why. Why do you feel the need to attack now? Lucas Towers. Archie Ryan. And Bob appears to be your uncle. It is a win at the McDonald's Observatory, and it is a win for Archie Ryan here on La Vuelta a Texas. He's won last year's Tour of the Desert. He's won now in Texas. Just give him some more American races. And just like that, we clinch our first GC. Good. Not too bad. End of this first episode. An interesting one. We've won both NCs in Australia, even though one was simulated. We've won 4 out of 5 stages, and the World at Texas. We've won 2 stages of the Santos Tour Down Under and finished second in the GC. Overall, for our debut in the World Tour, or debut as a World Tour team, should I say, think things have gone quite well. In the next episode, we will be going to Bessèges. No, I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, that's Bessèges for sure. But I'm not sure what we'll do. Bessèges seems to be an objective, so we may have to go to Bessèges. I will go to New Zealand, as we always do. Cheeky detour by Algarve for La Vuelta a Algarve. And then some other races towards the end of February. Should be an interesting episode. If you want to see it, then please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't so already. And I'll catch you in the very, very near future. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day. See ya.
Pass me the funk, get your funk on, girl, and don't you ever let it go. We're getting drunk in here, and what comes next will never.